Welcome to the weekly update from Emirates MBD. My name's Gary Dugan, I'm the Chief Investment Officer. Well, there was a lot of excitement in markets last week, particularly here in the MENA region, with a significant bond issue from Saudi Arabia. They raised $17.5 billion, the largest emerging market bond issue ever seen. And that was backed by $67 billion of demand, both from international and from local investors. This sets the scene, we believe, for some very good performance in Saudi equities and probably more from the bond market to come in the coming weeks. Equities have been a perennial underperformer year to date, and we believe this could be a bit of a turning point with better news for Saudi Arabia than we've seen for some time. More broadly in the emerging markets, we had better news again out of Brazil, where the fiscal reforms seen from the new government have encouraged the central bank to cut interest rates by 25 basis points. Both local currency and dollar debt in Brazil has done well, but we believe there could be further follow-through and good capital gains. Another country in the emerging world doing well, continuing to and probably following 2 years of good returns, is the Indian bond market. The latest minutes of the most recent central bank meeting suggested that the new policy committee is not so worried about inflation and less inclined to follow a very dogmatic approach to trying to achieve the 4% inflation target. This means, we think, further cuts in interest rates and again further good capital returns from Indian local and dollar bonds. In the developing markets, still a lot of focus on sterling. We believe it will remain under pressure until there's greater clarity around negotiations with the EU, and that may take some time. And meanwhile, the European Central Bank is still probably stepping back from continuing its commitment to quantitative easing, and this has put the euro under pressure and kept the dollar in the ascendancy. So our bottom line advice is still to be tactically positive on equities. There's a good flow of news coming out of good strong growth. The cuts in interest rates in the emerging world certainly help emerging market debt, and in our own backyard, Saudi Arabia with the good news after some months of difficulties. Thank you.